Are you wondering about the benefits of breastfeeding your baby? Human milk is truly incredible. After all, it has literally sustained human life for millennia. Here are a few of the major benefits. Hi, I'm Kate. I'm a lactation educator, counselor, and the founder of Mighty Milk. Let's get right into it. Your milk is the best source of nutrition for your baby. It's called liquid gold because it contains the perfect combination of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. As your baby grows, your milk will change to meet your baby's nutritional needs. Your milk contains antibodies that help protect your baby from illness and infection, and it helps them get better faster if they do get sick. It is easily digestible, reducing the chances of gastrointestinal issues. Breast milk is thought to protect your baby from COVID and RSV. It also lowers their risk of asthma, obesity, type 1 diabetes, and sudden infant death syndrome, or SIDS. It promotes the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, establishing a healthy gut microbiome. It lowers the risk of chronic disease for your baby over the course of their lifetime. If you're nursing, breastfeeding means that you can feed your baby anywhere, anytime, with no parts to clean and nothing to keep sanitary. In your home, in your car, in a restaurant, wherever your baby is hungry or needs comfort, you have everything you need. Breastfeeding can reduce your risk of breast and ovarian cancer, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure. It may also reduce the risk of postpartum depression. And the cool thing is that scientists are really just beginning to unlock the secrets of human milk. Even recently, the presence of stem cells were discovered in milk. These cells are being researched as possible cures for a range of diseases. There's still so much that we don't know about the magic of human milk. But breastfeeding is about more than milk. Babies nurse for reasons that go beyond nutrition. It can help them feel safe and calm. But maybe the biggest benefit of breastfeeding doesn't have to do with any one amazing fact or figure. For many parents, the biggest benefit of breastfeeding is a feeling. It's a feeling that comes from holding your baby close to you, your two bodies together. It can hit you again and again as your baby grows. It's an intimacy in a relationship that's not like anything else in this world. So I could throw facts at you all day about the benefits of breastfeeding, but in the end, sometimes the greatest benefits can hardly be described and can only be experienced. Whether you're an expectant parent or you're holding your baby in your arms, know that no matter your reason for wanting to breastfeed your baby, it is the right reason. But even though breastfeeding is the most natural thing we do, it doesn't mean it's easy. In fact, in the US, 6 out of 10 moms stop breastfeeding before they'd wanted to. But there's good news. You don't need to sit there feeling hopeless. If you're pregnant, you need steps you can take so that you know exactly what to do to get breastfeeding off to the best possible start. Or if you're already breastfeeding your newborn, you need to know what to do to overcome common breastfeeding challenges. Now I'd like to invite you to Mighty Milk's breastfeeding classes. The first one is for expectant parents, and the second one is for parents of babies 0 to 12 weeks old. These classes literally changed my life. They helped me go from struggling with breastfeeding and feeling totally overwhelmed to thriving with it. Our classes are rated 5 out of 5 stars on Facebook from parents who have been in your shoes. Jennifer said, "I am blown away by the amount of quality information that I just learned in a short period of time." I keep thinking of that saying, "You don't know what you don't know." That's exactly how I feel right now. I had no idea of all of the things that are involved in being successful at breastfeeding, and now I know. I feel so much better prepared, and I can't believe how fun it was. I'd been reading a breastfeeding book, but these videos are so much easier to digest. I couldn't stop watching them. Laura said, "I took the online breastfeeding class, and it was so helpful. I loved how you could watch and rewatch shorter segments at your leisure. The nurses and the lactation consultant even commented that they could tell I was prepared. I would definitely recommend this class, 10 out of 10. The class is broken down into short videos that you can watch all at once or over time. So you can change the course of your postpartum life just by sitting on your couch for an hour or two. And you can grab your partner and watch together, since their support plays an important role in your breastfeeding success. My breastfeeding journey with my babies inspired me to help other families avoid the frustration and difficulty that I experienced. I teamed up with the amazing lactation consultant who was life-changing for me and my family. She is why I was able to breastfeed my second baby successfully. She has helped hundreds of families reach their feeding goals, and now she can help you too. In the Breastfeeding for Expectant Parents class, you'll learn what's normal with a breastfed baby, all about building your milk supply, how to position your baby to avoid nipple pain, how to tell if your baby is hungry, how to tell if your baby is swallowing, and that's a super important one worth the whole class, how to tell when breastfeeding is going well and when to get help, tips for maximizing nighttime sleep, how to get started with pumping and bottle feeding, adjusting to life with a breastfed baby, how to get out of the house with a breastfed baby, nutrition, coffee, alcohol, and medication while breastfeeding, and so much more. In the Breastfeeding Your Baby class for parents of babies 0 to 12 weeks old, you'll learn all of what's in the Expectant Parents class, plus how to avoid and overcome challenges with nipple pain, low milk supply, engorgement, plugged ducts, mastitis, and then concerns with gassy baby, latch concerns, and so much more. Now we're at a point where you need to make a decision. Maybe you'll cross your fingers and hope that breastfeeding will go well. Or maybe you'll comb through YouTube videos or social media groups trying to piece together advice. But who knows how trustworthy this information will be and whether it'll actually help you. Or you can make the choice to invest in your breastfeeding relationship by following the guidance of an IBCLC who's helped hundreds of families overcome breastfeeding challenges and reach their goals. All of this in just one class with a few hours of video that can make the difference between whether or not you're able to reach your breastfeeding goals. I want to make this extra easy for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to be able to have a rewarding breastfeeding relationship. And by the way, that includes pumping for as long as you would like. So I'm offering a guarantee. If you finish the class and you're not satisfied, let me know and I'll make it right. Even if you've taken a breastfeeding class at your hospital, take this class. I took a breastfeeding class at my hospital with my first baby, and it didn't teach me in the way I needed to learn. Mighty Milk's class is different. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I recently got a message from a customer who said she couldn't believe that the class isn't much more expensive. But I want you to be able to afford this class and for you to be able to jump in and start boosting your confidence right away. If you spent money on baby clothes, on decorating a cute nursery, on baby gear, this should be a no-brainer. Postpartum life is plenty hard enough without breastfeeding challenges. Am I here telling you that breastfeeding is going to be easy and that this class will instantly solve all of your challenges? Definitely not. Some breastfeeding classes guarantee that breastfeeding will go well, and I think that's not fair. Breastfeeding is really hard in our culture for so many reasons, but just a couple of hours of watching our class can make a huge difference in your confidence, knowledge, and your sense of peace in the fourth trimester. I know you showed up today for a reason. You're super busy, you've got work to do, you're preparing for your baby, you've got stuff to do around the house. But here you are. I know you're here because you're trying to be the very best parent you can be and give your baby a healthy start to life. And that is amazing. You might be thinking, will this online class actually make a difference for me? Even if you learn just one nugget that you can take with you that will make breastfeeding feel easier and that will make postpartum life feel easier, this class is worth it. And I guarantee you'll take away many, many nuggets. You might say, this all sounds great. I'm going to come back to this later tonight or in a few days. But you and I both know that you won't come back. I don't want you to lose out on the chance for this class to change the course of your breastfeeding journey. Make the choice right now. Avoid the temptation to put this off. Even if you don't start watching the class right away, you'll have access to it and you'll come back to it. I'll even send you email reminders once you enroll to help encourage you to get through the class. Make this decision now. Do this for you, do this for your baby, and for your postpartum life. You're going to go to this link if you're pregnant, or this link if you have a newborn. Or better yet, click the link in the pinned comments. You're less than 1 minute away from enrolling in the class and starting to feel an immediate confidence boost. Thanks so much, and I'll see you inside.